stepkids, right? Were they even stepkids?
Those were his nieces and nephews.
Adopted kids. You right?
So she wasn't even a mom.
But she's still a mom. She take care of them kids.
That's a fact.
Or Miss Huxtable.
We're talking about baddest or
No.
their skill as a mother?
The skill of
as
a
a
mother.
Because they were all fairly terrible mothers.
No, Thea.
Nah.
Thea
was a good
nigga,
mom.
Are you crazy?
Ooh.
Laura the Winslow. Family Matters was a good mom to me.
Harriet?
Harriet was a horrible mom.
Harriet
One of the
was
kids
terrible.
disappeared.
Yeah, Harriet was terrible. You
Nah.
Where's Judy?
She be in the kitchen all day and don't cook.
I was gonna say Aunt Viv from
The
Fresh
mom-
Prince.
Harriet was terrible.
Well, two of them.
Harriet is done.
It was good.
Harriet's
It was not good. Yo, y'all don't remember the
Why wasn't Viv good?
Nah, Thea was.
Thea
Which
was
Viv
hands
are you
down.
talking
Thea
about?
was
First
First
of all?
Viv.
Nah.
First Viv?
Yes.
Nah.
Real mom.
She was
That's
good.
a mom, nigga.
What? Okay,
Mom.
give me an example of what Aunt Viv did as a mother.
Aunt Viv maintained tennis shape. She could go play right now. She's 140 pounds. You gotta give away your hopes and dreams to be a parent. You gotta get fat. You gotta lay around the house and play shit you don't want to play. That's a parent. You're not a parent if you're in shape. You got time to go to the gym and shit. Who's parenting? You got
I don't
time.
agree
You
with
got
that.
abs.
I don't agree with that.
If you have abs, you're not a good dad, nigga. You're not a good mom
Yo.
if you're in shape.
That's crazy. If
I
you
have
got
abs.
abs, you're not a good
I
dad.
have abs. What the fuck?
Hey,
You're not a good dad, nigga. You beat your kids.
I'm in the gym every day. You gotta
You
have
got-
abs.
Because you're frustrated and you whip them kids when you get home.
They upset
That's your
me.
second
They
workout.
frustrate me so much.
nigga in the gym like, I'm about to fuck these kids up.
Ah! Ah! With the belt.
Yo, my youngest daughter, her
He be doing
mother.
wrestling promos where he fucked them up.
Yeah.
My
When I
youngest
get
daughter.
home, what you gonna do? FaceTiming the kids. Yo, that's crazy. Now, real talk though, Thea was 400 pounds, nigga, all mashed potato. That was a good mom.
Who's Thea?
Thea,
what
you
show?
don't remember Thea Vidal, nigga?
From which show?
Her show, I think it was called Thea.
Thea. It's called Thea. It's called Thea.
I've never seen that.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I've
You
never
have
seen
access.
Thea.
What about Shorty from the Parkers? Monique from the Parkers.
Nah,
You know who
horrible
was
mother.
decent? Her friend wasn't a bad mom.
Monique.
Monique was a bad friend, a bad mom. But Adele wasn't bad. Andel.
And Dell had
That was
kids?
dope.
Andel had kids, right?
Nah.
I didn't think she was a mom, but she was dope.
Oh, but she was cool though. She was
she
like
was
nice
cool.
to,
Yeah, she
to Nikki
Yeah.
or whatever.
But she wasn't a mom.
You're right. So Thea got it, nigga.
What about
I never
Lucille?
seen
I
that
think
show.
Lucille is. Yeah, man.
Nah, Lucille be disrespecting right in front of the
Flannery.
kids. Lucille disrespect her.
She supports
dad.
her kids being drug lords.
Yeah, nah, you out.
She's a horrible
They became
mother.
legends.
And she about to fuck.
They became legends.
Oh yeah.
And she about to give son the
Yes.
the
She a
bucks.
bad wife
No,
and
but
a bad
that's
mom.
a business decision.
Nah, she's not about to
She's
get
not
money
even
from the
a
doctor.
good Wendy's employee, nigga.
Yeah, word.
She's bad at everything.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Lucille.
She got mad time
Fuck
off.
outta
Yo,
here.
You know what's crazy? How good they casted her though. If you see the real
Yo,
mom,
yo,
Oh,
like
she
fuck.
looks.
that's her little sister. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
same person.
That is a good character.
Crazy.
I agree.
But yeah, Thea got it for sure. Who y'all niggas said?
I said Aunt Viv.
Miss Huxtable.
Fuck no, nigga. Aunt Viv was really in the fucking quit your day job tennis spot all day, playing tennis, running around.
So,
But Aunt Viv
if I
used
was
to go
to
to
pick
the school, hold it
Miss
down.
Huxtable, the mother, the Huxtable.
Claire was
Claire
cool.
was
She was
good.
actually teaching her kids lessons
was
and all
good.
types of shit.
In reality, if the nigga is telling you about Spanish fly and he's downstairs in the basement and he got the pussy
pudding?
doctor,
And his gynecologist in the basement is crazy.
Holmes doctor in the basement of the crib. Nah, that's a nasty nigga.
the
And
pudding.
he's telling you about the Spanish fly.
Wow.
In the house.
Gynecologist.
Dog,
He
in the
chose
crib
to be a
talking about
gynecologist.
He made
Spanish
that.
fly and all that. You know, sometimes. Yo, you gotta take the pussy when they don't want to give you the pussy. Like, yo, the nigga said sometimes they want to give the pussy, but you gotta take the pussy. Like, my nigga, you can't say that on TV and then go downstairs and be fingering joints that don't want to be fingered. Like,
With the hoagie on his
word. And you know the Spanish fly would make the pussy more accessible. Like, this nigga's no good, son.
Nigga just ate salt and vinegar.
There's a reason he's doing this. It's mad crumbs. Nigga was eating, buffalo pork rind chips and shit on his daddy pussy. Yeah, like, come on, my nigga.
Yeah, I wonder how he came up with that.
What? Nigga was getting leftover pussy off his fucking heads.
Yeah. That's a sick nigga, man.
And then Claire asked him, "What's wrong with your hands?" He said, "Where's the pussy?"
Yo, he could have been so many other doctors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pediatrician,
No.
optometrist, podiatrist,
Fondling the youth in the basement is just as wild.
Yeah,
He should have been
don't
an
be a
optometrist.
pediatrician.
optometrist. He can
Not a problem.
Podiatrist.
He could have been a
Podiatrist.
podiatry.
He
He
could
could
have
do
been
any
mad shit.
practice any other
He
kind
could
of
have just
medicine.
been a general
There's
practitioner.
only two that you have to avoid. Leave the youth alone and leave the pussy alone in the basement, my nigga. You in the basement of your crib.
Yo, let's be real though. Any doctor you go to in the basement is sus.
Okay, but if it's a dentist, if it's a fucking podiatrist, if it's an optometrist, if it's an ophthalmologist, I don't give a fuck what else it is. It could be a mustache doctor. I don't know what the fucking name is for that. Anything else.
Ophthalmologist.
Mustologist. And I don't care what else it is. But Claire's no good for that because there's no way I'm letting
She's a good
you
mother.
rock. No, Claire's
By
no good.
everybody, he's Chris' mom.
She was valid too.
She's a cool mom.
She was valid too.
was a
But
cool
if
mom.
you're in shape, I can't really fuck with you when you have
That's
grown.
what I said.
She was
Gina,
wilding with the credit
from
card,
My
though.
wife and kids was decent mom.
She was all right.
Jay?
When the kids get, all right, so you have double-digit age kids
Yeah.
and you still not fat,
Dark skin envy.
you throw everything away at that point, my nigga. It's
Harriet
like
was a
hopefully
horrible
dreams come
mother.
out.
Nah, I got Harry.
I never thought of that.
Harriet was a bad mom.
If you go back and look at your parents, they wasn't overweight until, right?
if,
boom, anybody.
if you lose a kid, that disqualifies you, right?
Yes, of course, nigga.
Judy's gone.
Yes.
You're a bad mother.
Florida Evans.
That's it.
Good times.
Nah, her kids were starving. They lived.
Yeah,
They were in the
below
poverty. They were
mom.
poor.
poverty.
They lived in abject poverty.
They were
Yeah,
poor.
but she ain't worked though. She ain't never worked.
She ain't do shit but
Everybody
complain
at
in the
school, she
crib.
ain't had no babies. She could have went to school. She could have went to work. Yeah, but she got to work too.
And
Different
he
time.
lost
That's a different
his
time.
Somebody had to
job
make the
every
season sandwich.
episode.
That was a different
Somebody had to
time.
make the season
Yeah,
sandwiches.
but dog, nobody was at home.
Jesus Christ.
It was still dusty as shit in the house. She ain't clean. She ain't do shit all day. Walk around that moo and say, damn, damn, damn. That's a bad mom, my nigga.
She's number one?
She did.
She's number one. She held her man down too.
Nah, that's crazy.
No,
How
she
she
did.
held him
the
down?
Nigga
She didn't
spent
leave him.
more time
She
looking
made James.
for a job
She made James feel
than
horrible.
working.
And then he died.
He ain't had no job.
Yeah,
Doesn't he die in the show?
Yeah, he does.
but he just had a horrible existence.
He had a heart attack.
They shamed him to death,
Yeah.
nigga. Yeah, they shamed him to death.
Yeah, but in the show, her husband had a heart attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably,
And then
she
when
probably
she
stressing the
married-
nigga out.
You ain't gonna get no job, James. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was
As
rough,
soon as
man.
she married a nigga with some money in the show later on, I believe she abandoned the kids.
Yes, she was terrible.
Yes, she was a terrible.
What?
She was number one.
She's a terrible.
She married somebody with money and dipped on him?
Yes.
Yeah.
She got her hair
crazy.
fixed and.
Shorty,
yeah.
right? Kalita,
Yeah. I mean, not so much in this photograph. They tried to violate.
old one.
Bad day.
Yeah, they tried to violate in the picture.
I'm still down,
She was
though.
valid. She was super valid. I think
Yeah,
she was the baddest.
I'm a,
TV mom.
She got it for me. Bernie Mac.
She was the baddest TV mom. I've been said that though, my nigga.
No, Lisa Ray was a okay TV mom.
Lisa Ray.
What?
Who
Who's
was
she the mom?
She in. Nah, all
LL
of us.
Cool J? Who?
That was the one with
Nah, that was
Dwayne.
Debbie Allen.
Dwayne. That was the
Yeah,
one with
that
Dwayne.
was all of us.
That's the one with Will and Dwayne was in the back.
Oh, I ain't never.
Good job,
watched-
Reg. Good job.
I ain't never watched that show in my life.
Yeah, me neither.
Niggas watching Malcolm and Eddie and all that. Like, come on, my nigga. I ain't get involved in
Who
that
the
type of shit.
fuck knew that's what niggas was doing then?
Yeah, nah, I ain't watched that.
It's not like the nigga walked back or said like, my bad. son."
Weave, Wedge. Weave. You must weave.
Wedge, close the door, man. We busy.
Yo.
Yo, don't accuse me of that. You're doing too much. You got to chill out.
Wedge, close the door.
Ain't
Bro,
nobody
is
watching.
disgusted. Look at his face.
Wedge.
Yo,
I
y'all
cannot
niggas
weave.
fuck.
I cannot weave. I cannot weave.
So how do we always go back to gay shit?
Nah, I ain't say none of
It ain't even been that bad today, truthfully.
Yeah, word.
Nah, it's these niggas. Nah, but nah, if you pay attention though, Darnell keep trying to edge us back into the subject.
Pause.
Pause.
What
You said edge of sin.
Pause.
is that?
That's a gay term.
See? I ain't
How would I know that?
That's what I'm saying. You got to
didn't
spend a
know
lot of
that?
time around the people
Why you
to
said
pick that up. I just said pause with them.
Wait, who said that?
I said that.
Oh, shit.
I mean,
So
you know
Juwan.
Juwan be knowing, my nigga.
Juwan.
Juwan's in the know.
Come on.
He's in the
He's
know.
in the know.
the,
You had
Juwan.
luck.
the
You had
putting
luck
somebody,
with the
putting a
edge,
guy
dog.
in anything
Huh?
is sus.
What?
'Cause he said edge in.
Oh, yeah.
That's what also makes it sus. And then edge, it's not a
It's
gay
not a
term.
gay thing.
Essentially, Baif does that. It's basically going
Like
to the
going-
point.
But how do you know what he does?
Yeah, it's going
He said that.
right to the
He
cliff
told us.
and just staring
Knows
over.
what?
Right there.
That he gets to the point and then he's like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
And he doesn't.
Damn, ain't
See,
that
all the way
crazy?
through.
Remember Edge, pause?
Yeah.
The wrestler.
WWF?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's the technical term for that.
So my son's just 70% too. He out here living crazy. Pause. Wow.
Off the top rope.
Yo, I can't be.
A little bit of that shit come out. He cut that nigga. Pause my ass. Like, oh,
I can't be made responsible for vocabulary I'm not aware of.
Yeah, that's what's fucked up.
That's wild.
Shit is wild out here.
It's not.
So what?
fair.
We're not supposed to pause you for that?
No, but I'm just saying, don't make me responsible for shit y'all know.
So we're not supposed to pause you for it?
No, I'm just saying, just educate me and tell me to stay away from.
How about you?
That's
Yo,
what we- that's
Talking
what's
about
going on
staying
in
away
this
from
moment.
shit. Real talk. This really happened. My daughter's basketball tournament or whatever shit. They had a boy with the, you know what I mean, trying to play with the girls and shit. And I wasn't even going to trip, but I just thought about it and I'm like, someone has to say something because it's getting too crazy to the point where you're not allowed to stand up for yourself and for your rights. When we were kids, if your mom was to see a nigga drinking blood at the park, even if he was 5 and you 5, she would tell you out loud, stay away from that nigga, right? If your mom or your dad was to see somebody abusing a dog, right? Oh, nah, stay away from that nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you were the kid in school that was fucking all the girls, your mom would tell you, yo, stay away from him. He's trouble, right? And it was cool. It was all right to publicly besmirch someone or stay away from them or want better for your immediate people to stay away from that person. Why is that not okay when this nigga is doing that? You're living a foul life. I don't want you around my kids. Why is that not okay? And no one is saying you need to die, you need to, well, there are people who are saying that, and there are righteous people for saying that. No, I'm saying there's people that follow, I'm just saying they're devout and they follow the law right to the T of exactly what the man said, right? I'm not saying all of that. What I'm saying is I don't want my kids around that, and that's okay. This nigga is living a foul life, and his existence is not going to end up. You feel me? Someday he got it. Where he's going to have to explain that. That's between him and Satan.
Are we talking about the little boy playing basketball?
I mean, him too. All I'm saying is, right? When you have to at some point take some kind of power back and say that this is okay. I don't agree with what you're doing, and that's all right. A nigga that got a snake around his neck at the park, pause, right? The parents say, nah, don't be around that nigga. What you doing? This nigga doing pull-ups, he got a python wrapped around him. You ain't allowed to be around that nigga. No matter your age. You could be 20 years old. I don't really want you around this nigga, man. Yeah. And people would publicly say that in the 90s, 80s, whatever shit, they'd say it out front. And it was okay. But now you see the nigga with the purple hair, the earrings, spacer, shits like that. Nigga got a dress on, he walking down the block. Why you can't say stay away from this nigga?
You can though.
Right?
Yo,
you're allowed to. You should be allowed to.
It's an illusion because it's like because the average person is even. Like they're not too extra about anything.
Regardless of what they're extra about, what I'm saying is if you see something, I don't even mean extremist. If you see something you don't align with, and you don't want your kids or your family or your friends or whoever around that, you're allowed to say that, nigga.
Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please like, comment, and subscribe. For more content, click over here. And most importantly, sign up for our Patreon. We need the money. Reg, stop lying.
AM.